Knon 89.3 FM in Dallas and Fort Worth, the voice of the people. Business owners, tell KNON's listeners about your business. You can put your business or event on KNON. KNON currently has space available to run announcements for you. Tell KNON's listeners about your goods, services, nightclub, concert, or event. Help keep the voice of the people on the air while putting your information on the air. KNON's been named the #1 radio station in Dallas by both the Dallas Observer and D Magazine. Put your business with Dallas's #1 station. Call now for more information at 214-828-9500, extension 227, or extension 233. For more information, go to knon.org and click on the Run Spots on KNON page. It's a great way for your business to support community radio while letting more people know about you.
Good morning. It's Bonnie Mathias with the Workers Beat. Yay! Jean's not here today, so you're so lucky you get me. I want to make sure that everyone is well aware of what's going on today and Wednesday with the ALEC protest. You know, ALEC, the American Legislative Exchange Council, is having their hold on just a second. We got a malfunction. There we go. Is having their annual meeting here in Dallas at the Anatole, and it starts Wednesday, so we're going to have a really big unwelcome to Texas for them, and everybody's invited. Just be at Community Brewery by about 10:30 on Wednesday morning, 11ish. We'll have a little rah-rah, and then we'll march over to the Anatole. Actually, we'll have buses that will take us over to the Anatole and drop us off, and we'll have a great rally for about an hour. It's going to be great weather. It's going to be in the 80s. So I am very excited about this. It's very, very cool. I hope that I can count on you guys coming out. Now, today, if you don't have anything, if you just woke up and you don't have anything to do, if you go over to the CWA Union Hall at 1408 North Washington, there is a teach-in, an ALEC teach-in, and you're invited to come and listen to what ALEC is all about. These folks are a trip. Let me tell you. They got this wired. They take our politicians on these junkets to places, exotic places all over the world, and they wine and dine them and treat them with, the utmost dignity, and then hand them pieces of legislation that hurt working families, for the most part. This is where your voter ID laws come from. This is where your stand your ground laws come from. Your anti-union laws come out of ALEC. Your privatization, which that would be our buddies at trying to take over our school district. Dr. Wallace was right on time when she said just a few minutes ago that we must not lose our focus. There's a lot of stuff that's being thrown at us. The arrest of John Wiley Price and the other folks from his office, that's distracting. We cannot let all of these distractions keep us from our focus. We have some very important things going on in Dallas and in this state. We have a governor to elect. We have a governor to elect, and we cannot forget that. 972-647-1893. That is the number here in the studio. I do have a guest. She says, asking me to wait just a minute. I said, okay, we got that. Okay. We're going to talk about the Coalition of Labor Union Women today. We are going to, I'm going to talk a lot about ALEC and how important it is that folks learn what these guys are up to. They do all their stuff in secret, Dick Cheney, there's a big supporter of ALEC. I can tell you that last week, Visa, the financial institution Visa, pulled out of the American Legislative Exchange Conference, which I think that's just awesome. They have lost considerable support over the last year. Major funders have stepped away from ALEC because of their far right views. Women shouldn't have the vote. That's one of their little things, which I find quite interesting. They're constantly saying racist things about browns and blacks and anybody that doesn't look like them, really. Anybody that doesn't look like them, they have something to say about. We've got the teabaggers. They're a trip. They're a trip, folks. I'm telling you. They're out to destroy unions, to destroy any form of democracy, because our democracy is being purchased by the corporations and by the American Legislative Exchange Council. These folks have got gazillions. The Koch brothers, oh my gosh, Koch Industries. These guys have got so much money. It is absolutely insane. Insane. I was reading some stuff on Facebook the other day, and this guy was talking about, well, corporations should be able to have money. They use it. They're the job creators. Oh, my God. Angela is shaking her head going, oh, yeah, the job creators. Yeah, we know about them. That's the corporations that are sitting on enough cash to pay off the national debt. Okay? Corporations are sitting on enough cash to pay off the national debt. So don't talk to me about they are the job creators. We've lost more jobs in the past 5 years, actually 10 years. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Miss Angela, are you ready to talk to me yet? All right. I have Angela Lewis here. Oh, just kind of push it back here. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that a little better? Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
Sorry, she was being attacked by the microphone.
Yeah.
This is Angela Lewis. Angela Lewis is an officer of CWA Local 6201 in Fort Worth, and she's also the president of CLU, which is the Coalition of Labor Union Women. And I welcome you to the Worker Speak.
Thank you. Glad to be here today.
So what do you think about ALEC?
Well, I'm a union person, so I don't think much of ALEC. So, we have to stand up and start doing what's right for us as working people.
Amen. Amen. And that's really what CLU is all about.
Right. And stop following in suit with everybody else. That's what's really going on in the world now.
Sheeple. That's what I've heard it referred as sheeple. Sheeple. I know. That's kind of scary, isn't it?
It is.
Because
really
sheep
is. Follow
each other everywhere, and they'll follow each other right off the cliff. It's pretty crazy. So we're here, and you're here today to kind of talk about CLU and how you guys work and how we need to promote membership in CLU. It's really important. It's one of those coalition groups that AFL-CIO talks about, and that a lot of folks, I don't know how many members there are. A lot.
Worldwide. As you stated, I'm the Texas State President for CLU, and I'm here to discuss some issues with Bonnie and to the listeners. In CLU, it's an organization that supports all women movement within unions. So these people are members of their own unions like CWA, UAW, and different transport unions and the postal services and all different type of unions. We deal with the women's issues mainly. It's 2014 and we're still being paid less than men. That's crazy. We have to fight for everything we get. We can be just as good as a man or better, but we still don't get promoted. We still have people trying to tell us what to do with our bodies. We have lots of political issues that go on, and we support people that support women. So we are having a luncheon that will be coming up on October the 18th.
That's the day before my birthday.
Well, happy birthday, and I'll see you there to give you a present.
Yeah, okay. That's very good.
All right. And at this particular luncheon, we've decided to take one person from each entity under the AFC umbrella, and we're going to give thanks to that particular woman. So we want to do it while people are alive and can enjoy it when they've given their entire life to
Amen, sister. Finally. Finally.
Give me my flowers while I can see them.
Exactly. Don't give them to me when I'm dead. Heck.
Right.
I mean, thanks, but really?
True. So within this particular luncheon, we want to request that once you receive these letters from CLU, that you send someone that is 35 and under, because we need the new generation to keep going what our ancestors established a long time ago. Right now, we have young people that are learning about the union, but they're not involved in the union. So my job as the state president will be to go from each entity, each city within Texas, talk to the union members and explain things to the union members, because a lot of them don't understand or know. I had one female within AT&T ask me, what is the union and why should she join? We brought up a lot of different issues that she didn't think of. The union is your backbone. How many days a week do you work? How many hours do you work? What type of raises do you get? All of these things fall up under the union. So as a woman, when you break things down to her, then she actually understood and appreciated, and she actually joined. So I was proud of her at that point.
Yeah, that's great. That's excellent. I don't remember if I'm a member. I think I was, but maybe I'm not now.
Well, you will be when I leave.
Well, I don't.
Membership form with me.
I just realized, and I got no checks.
She has no checks, but
I have no checks. But
look, we take credit cards, and I'm just teasing.
Okay, cool.
I'm just teasing Bonnie, but I'm always in touch with Bonnie. We work closely together within CWA as well, trying to make sure that members are treated fairly, as we do all over within the union world.
That's right.
We want to make sure that the event is a success, and we want to make sure that if young women have questions about CLU, that they notify us.
Right.
And they can go to www.clu.org, and you can pull up the website and you can look at all of the history, because, you know, we strive to make sure that we influence the courts, we influence the voters, we influence the world in protecting and helping and solving women's problems that are going on now, wherever they might be.
And we know that women are really under attack all over the world.
Sure.
It's kind of scary. I mean, we've got guys trying to tell us what we can do with our bodies. People in some foreign lands, women are being persecuted and stoned to death for one young woman. She was 10 years old. She was raped, and they stoned her to death.
Sure.
Because she must have done something to provoke it, which of course is, that's always an issue. Women, this is the year of the woman. That's what they keep saying. This is the year of the woman. And, some of my male friends are like, could y'all hurry up? before it all goes to hell, can y'all hurry up and take over? Well, we're trying.
What we also probably want to bring to the attention of people is that we will be doing raffles, and some of the raffles will be really fun and a lot of money.
Oh, cool.
We want to be able to send a young lady under the age of 35 to our National Executive Board meeting. We also want to be able to take one to our national convention. With this, we're doing the raffles and the luncheon, and this money will help get them to whatever city and state. Like we have one coming up on September the 3rd, which will be in Baltimore, Maryland. Oh. So these young women that need to go out and hear all of these strong women from all over and all of these different unions speak and come up to the mics and move motions and do things that are as it should be.
Yeah, like democratically.
Exactly.
That's okay. We have a caller. We have Ellen. Good morning, Ellen.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm fine, and how are the two of you?
Is this Miss Wakefield?
Yes, it is.
I'm so glad to hear from you.
Oh, it's good to hear from you, too.
Well, thank you so much for calling in. And Ellen has been an active member in CLU for a really long time.
Really, really, really long time. She kind of force-toed me into all of the positions that I have with CLU now.
All right.
She is one of my mentors. As soon as I came through the door, her and Christine Johnson, they kind of took me up under their wings, along with Denny Kramer and T.C. Gillespie. I have a wonderful president of CWA. Her name is Georgia Thomas now. And with all of these strong mentors, we're moving up the chain.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, Alan, you also, aren't you an officer in CLU as well?
Well, I held the position of state president until January this year, and then I passed it on to Angela with the knowing that she had what it takes to keep CLU going, and she is going to get out there and make it work. And I'm very proud of what she's doing at this point. It's encouraging, very encouraging. I wanted to tell you, too, Bonnie, I'm sitting here looking. Your dues are due July.
July, okay. All right, so we'll take care of that.
So that shows I was listening earlier.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So I will make sure that we take care of that. I will put a check in the mail.
Okay.
I will.
I couldn't help pat that up when you said.
Well, thank you. I can't keep up, so we got to have folks that do keep up with those things.
That's right. In each chapter, we have officers, and there's always a membership person, and they take care of helping to keep Angela informed and to help to keep the president of that chapter informed as to who needs to pay their dues and when they're due. But I did want to ask a question. I know I heard you say, Angela, about this event you're having in October, and you said that you're gearing toward building the organization or in a rebuilding process to also bring in women 35 and under.
Exactly.
What are we going to do with men? Are they welcome to this organization?
They are welcome. See, we welcome men just like they welcome us. They are more than welcome. We have male members of CLU that way back when I went to my first convention, I was like, why are these guys here? But, it is... I think that was back like in 2000. It is the same for everybody now, and we can't be biased, and we don't want them to be biased. So they are welcome to join as well. And we prefer 35 and younger.
I understand that.
But anybody can join, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just not the factor other than you're trying to rebuild by bringing the younger generation to show them what it takes to keep it going once the elders are gone.
Right. That's right. Well, we have to take a quick break. Thank you so much for calling, Ellen. We really appreciate it. Saturday morning, and here we are. The Workers' Beat with Bonnie Mathias, and this morning with Angela Lewis, the Texas State President of the Coalition of Labor Union Women. And she's here. We were talking about a luncheon that they are going to have on October the 18th. Now, can I come to the luncheon?
Yes.
Okay.
The luncheon
as long as I bring somebody that's under 35.
Well, you know what? I'm not even 35, but I consider myself to still be young and vibrant.
Well, see, that's me. I mean, I look in the mirror and I see a 30-year-old, hot mama. But, unfortunately, other folks see a broke-down old woman. But that's all right. No. You know what? Because we just keep on trucking.
Well, there's no saying, don't judge a book by its cover.
That's right. Because we'll get you every time. So October 18th, where is the event?
It's going to be at the Transport Workers Union. I will be posting on the CLU website.
Is that over there off of 35?
It is.
In Dallas?
It is. No, Fort Worth.
Oh, the Fort Worth. The TWU Hall in Fort Worth.
Exactly.
Okay.
And we sent out letters to attorneys. I have a friend, Terry Moore. She ran for district attorney. Mm-hmm, She's a good personal friend of mine. We sent out a letter for her to come and speak. We sent some letters out to Wendy and Leticia. We know they're very busy. Perhaps they can come by.
Yeah, that's a couple weeks before election. Maybe they can, just swing by.
And the mayor of Fort Worth.
All right.
Cool. Along, of course, with Becky Moeller. We want her to MC.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This event because she's a strong, powerful woman in the union movement. I have many supporters, but, those are some of the people that we're asking, along with the mayor of Fort Worth, Betsy. She's a good friend of mine. She works with me on the AT&T Pioneer level. So
awesome.
If I can get myself scheduled, she'll be there to speak.
Excellent. Excellent.
When we're stating that CLU is a women's organization, we uphold the union, but we also want women that are coming in to see that they can be independent and empowered. Right. So it doesn't stop, at the door. You can move inside and keep going, within that door.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have to make sure that we try to empower women and let them know they're awesome. Okay. We have Elise Cooper on line 2. Good morning, Elise. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, Angela Michelle Lewis.
Good morning.
Wow, she called you up to home.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm listening to everything that you guys were saying this morning, and I am excited. I will be in upcoming member of CLU.
Yay!
I'm under the age of 35. I went to work on yesterday, and I have couple of ladies from my location who is also very excited.
Awesome.
To start a movement that's definitely going to be beneficial for everyone.
That's right.
Angela is my vice president of CWA Local 6201. I actually just became very active in the union, Unity at Mobility, and she told me about CLU.
Awesome.
And I am ready to get everything started. I'm very passionate. And I'm just ready. I'm ready to be at the lunch in October, too.
I'm excited to meet you. That's wonderful. I've been doing this for a long time, and it's really exciting to have younger women that see the advantages being in the union and see the advantages of what we can do as women together. Right. It's very exciting. I'm so glad. I can't wait to meet you. Yes, Unity.
Ma'am, Unity.
Love Unity at Mobility.
As I was saying, I just became active. My president, Miss Georgia Day, and Angela Lewis they've taken me under their wings, and I'm still learning, but I'm getting it from the best.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's excellent. That's excellent. Well, welcome to the union family.
And she neglected to tell you guys that she's one of my brand new chief stewards. So just imagine coming in the door and getting your feet wet and then getting tossed into a major position within CWA mobility world.
Congratulations, dear. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm sure you will do very well.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
And I'm loving what you guys are doing. Thank you.
Thanks. Go, girl.
You have a good one, Elise.
That's great. 972-647-1893. Give us a call. We've been talking about the Coalition of Labor Union Women and also about the ALEC event. Folks, there's a teach-in today at the Union Hall, 1408 North Washington in Dallas, from 10 to 12. They are going to be teaching people what ALEC is all about and what these guys are doing to our democracy. And then on Wednesday, we're going to have so much fun. I know the Tarrant County Central Labor Council, I was told yesterday they're working on a third bus.
Yes.
To come to Dallas for the ALEC rally. We bumped up our sandwich order. So, the folks at Schlotsky's are happy as they could be. We've got an incredible venue. We went to the venue yesterday and kind of did our logistical walkthrough. It's called Community Brewery. And it's on. Oh, Joe likes it. Yay. All right, Joe. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. It's an incredible, huge venue. I am so excited. And by the way, they will be open for the public that day or not the public, but for folks in the rally. I encourage you to get there by 11 o'clock. We will have buses that will take you from the community brewery to the Anatole for the rally. We also will, the buses we air, if luckily the weather is going to be awesome. Fucking 80 degree, y'all. That is so cool. And overcast. Oh, well, it might be sure. If you're coming, throw a poncho. You know, one of those plastic poncho things. Throw one of those in your bag. Because you don't know. It's Texas, okay? You don't know. It might rain, but, you know, we ain't sugar. We ain't going to melt, okay? That's what my daddy used to tell me.
So speak for yourself, Steve.
Well, okay, whatever. But really, folks, this is an ALEC rally, and we have a panel discussion at Community Brewery after the rally. We have speakers, nationally known speakers that are going to be there. I am so pumped. And after seeing that venue yesterday, and quite frankly, having a glass of beer, had a little pale ale. It was very good. Made on site, all Texas made, all Texas products make the beer, so it's a pretty cool place.
Sounds like a union event.
Right on, sister. Right on.
You have to release stress some type of way.
It's funny because we were there yesterday, and Mark York, he's the Secretary-Treasurer of the Dallas Central Labor Council. So, are you guys going to be open, to like sell beer while we're here? And he's like, well, yeah, we can be. We're all like, yay! So it will be a true union event. We will have beer for sale. We're not giving away nothing but sandwiches.
Tell us some of the best negotiations happened before and after.
Isn't that the God's truth? Well, maybe ALEC will come over. Maybe the folks from ALEC will come over and join us for the panel discussion. What do you think?
Never say never.
Well, that's right. You know, maybe they want to hear what we have to say about them.
Especially when we tell them the location.
I know, right? Hey, come on down. Well, you know, they'd probably want to buy it or something.
True.
You know, that's they're going to turn it into some kind of,
Koch Brothers
Juniors Industries thing. Yeah. But Clue, let's get back to, now you said you're going to be doing some stuff leading up to the luncheon.
Exactly. What we're going to actually do is we're going to start raffles, and we were planning a bus trip to the casino.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Which means that if we fill up a bus and we have 40 people, I believe, then all of that money that they charge to take us there would be donated into Clue.
Cool. Well, that's a good deal.
And we have so many retirees, and they love to gamble. So you don't actually have to be a member to go. You just let us know that you wanted to go and pay the fee.
That's it.
And if we get 3, 4, or 5 buses, we'll love that as well.
Wow, that would be really awesome, girl. That would be really cool.
And then we have some raffles coming up. One will be a basket of cheer, and I already have people asking when are the tickets going to go on sale.
Are you going to come over to Dallas and let us buy some tickets too?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, maybe you could have, when is that going to be?
We're going to start everything on the 9th of August.
Okay, well, maybe you can come to our union meeting in August and maybe, tell folks about Clue and
that's the plan.
Sell some raffle tickets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll be traveling to all of the different unions and talking to the presidents and the executive vice presidents and, of course, the secretary-treasurer to get them to get their members involved. When I came on with Ellen, I think it was maybe 900 and some odd people, and now we're half that. A lot of women, if you don't see anything going on, then you really don't stay involved. Right. So now, we're back out. We're assisting in the rallies.
That's
we're
good.
In the news. We are doing women's issues and concerns. Domestic violence will be one of the topics that we have there. We have a specialist, which is a doctor, that will come in and talk about domestic violence. We have 2 attorneys scheduled to come in and tell you of your rights.
Oh, wow. That's great.
So we want to acknowledge domestic violence. We know that it can go both ways. Women abuse men, men abuse women. So we want to make sure that we give all of the information out that's needed and requested.
And, they don't talk a lot about the males that are involved in domestic violence. It's really quite prevalent. And unfortunately, men, you guys, you don't talk about anything. You hold everything inside. And, it's bad. I've heard of some really serious situations where women would really, and the guy won't hit back because he's a guy, and his mama told him never to hit a woman, and so he takes it.
Yeah, he takes it because
it's awful. And women do the same thing.
Just imagine if he's the person that's being abused, and he finally decides to protect himself. Who goes to jail, the woman or the male? So
well,
a lot of times
need to go to jail. But
a lot of times they just prefer to try to
pin
sweep
it on
it.
the guy, right, and then just sweep the rest of it under the rug. You're exactly right.
Exactly.
We have to stop that.
Right.
Yeah. 972-647-1893. That's the number here in the studio. Please give us a call. We have Angela Lewis she is the Texas State President of the Coalition of Labor Union Women. And you can learn more about that at CLUW.org. CoalitionLaborUnionWomen.org. CLUW. And I'm excited. This October, we'll have to definitely, when the tickets go on sale for the luncheon, you'll have to give us a call so that we can make sure we get that information out to people. That's going to be great. Okay. Oh, this number, 972-647-1893. And, of course, folks, if you always want to listen to KNON, you can go online, and we have streaming audio, knon.org, 972-647-1893. That's the number here in the studio. There's a lot of push in the AFL-CIO unions to bring younger people into the fold.
It is, because you actually have all of the unions that are actually bringing in a lot of young people into the fold. We have, I think it was just a convention not too long ago on
the Youth Summit, the CWA Next Gen.
Yeah, Next Gen. So we actually had one of our new members. She was represented there, and we were very proud of her.
Good.
She was out of the California office. So
excellent.
I don't have her name, but when I get to Baltimore on September the 3rd, I'm quite sure I'll get a chance to meet her.
What's happening in Baltimore on September
We're having the National Executive Board meeting, where we actually do some training for the members that come down, and then after that, we actually will go into an Executive Board meeting where we discuss business.
Awesome. That's great. That's great. The CWA has Next Generation. It's called Next Gen. I know that AFL-CIO has a young workers program. Right. Pamela Resendez is heading that up here in Dallas. And I'm excited that we're getting more and more young people that are getting it. We had an AFL-CIO Organizing Institute at the Union Hall last Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I was really excited to see, they had I think she had 8 fellows that were there to teach. I went through the Organizing Institute a couple years ago in Austin, and it was incredibly intense and wonderful. It was very exciting to work with folks from around the state, and that's what we had at the Union Hall last week, and it was wonderful. And I hope all these people that take this training, the Unity at Mobility training, the AFL-CIO Organizing Institute, any kind of training that you get or information that you get, please share it.
Exactly.
Please share it. Don't just keep it to yourself. You need to teach it. What is it? Each one reach one, each one teach one?
Exactly.
I believe is what it is.
Right.
So, that's what it's all about, is spreading that message.
Exactly.
Spreading the message.
I know that our national president, newly elected national president, her name is Connie Leak. She's a UAW representative.
Awesome.
And at the convention, I believe she brought about between 300 to 500 people with her. She had lots and lots and lots of people. So we know that we have a big UAW union down here in Texas as well.
Sure do.
So we'll be actually talking to them.
Good.
Her goal was to stop the complaints. She says the union can grow by you just bringing one in. If you bring one in and that person brings one in and that person brings one in, then we'll be back to where we were.
Right.
Numbers within the union have gone down. We are doing our job to try to promote and organize and push workers into the union, because without the union, we'll be back where we started. And I don't think I was born then, but I didn't hear it was too much fun.
No, we have to really think about the union and the life of the union going forward. And Larry Cohen, the CWA president, Richard Trumpka, the president of AFL-CIO, have talked exhaustively about coalitions, building coalitions, coalition groups, CLU, APRI. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Blue Collar Blues. Man, Angela's being introduced to a whole new genre of music.
I am. And I'm loving it, too. I'm just rocking back and forth.
I'll tell you, Ann Feeney had a concert had a thing at the Union Hall a few weeks ago, and I bought her CD. She's just awesome. I just love her. She's like a Pete Seeger, female Pete Seeger. Only she's not 90 some odd years old. She's but that was great. I love her music too. I may have to get Gene to kind of mix it up, put some Ann Feeney in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Gene, I want a tape.
Okay, I will. I'll tell him. So we were talking about women's issues and building the movement. It's a progressive movement, folks. It's about getting our democracy back, and unions are so democratic, sometimes painfully so.
Right.
Am I right?
Exactly.
People, we do everything democratically. Everything goes up for a vote.
Exactly.
Our conventions, our conferences, everything is decided on by the majority. And decisions are made by the people that show up.
Exactly.
And I've been telling folks for a while now. I heard this on progressive radio a while back. Democracy is not a spectator sport.
It's not.
You can't sit by and wait for democracy to happen. You have to work at it. You have to make it work. That's why it's called We the People. Exactly. We the people, not we the brown people, not we the black people, not we the white people. It's we the people. Man, I get real passionate about that. That's just, it ain't about the rich people.
It's not about the top 2%.
It's like Gene says, it's 0.01%. I'm like, hey, okay, so that makes it even worse.
Exactly.
The 90, and I have a sticker on the back of my car. If the 99% vote, the 1% won't matter. And I'm telling you, that is fact. And the other one says trickle down doesn't, but
trickle down doesn't.
Trickle down doesn't.
That's one of the movements within CLU. We make sure that we register everybody to vote.
Good.
We are not an organization that will push one politician over another.
Right. We're nonpartisan.
We're nonpartisan.
That's right.
So we stand out, but right is right and wrong is wrong. So
Amen.
People choose and do wisely what should be done.
And that's what it's all about. We are a nonpartisan. The union is nonpartisan. But I can tell you, we support people who support our issues.
Exactly.
Hey, if they all happen to be Democrats, well, does that tell you something? Hello?
It tells you a lot. Now, you might have one or two Republicans that will stand their ground and they'll say that, just because I'm a Republican doesn't mean that I don't support the working person. So.
And we lost a good one in the Texas Senate, John Corona.
Yeah.
He was a great man, a moderate, always listened, and we lost him. We lost him this last election cycle. And, I read somewhere that Republicans don't elect bad candidates.
No.
Democrats just don't vote.
Exactly.
So, we have to vote. We have to register people. Get out the vote. I don't care who you vote for, but get up and vote.
Exactly.
You have to vote. That's one thing about this whole ALEC thing. If we don't keep electing the legislators that are in their pocket,
right?
Well, guess what? Then they go away.
Exactly.
You know, it's crazy that I see so many people that continue to vote against their own best interests. I mean, they're on, people that are on public assistance telling me that they're, I don't like all that government crap. Dude, you do realize that you're on public assistance, right?
Exactly.
That means it's a government that provides that for you. Just, And it's really amazing to me that these folks mostly live in the poorest and least educated places in the country. And that's in the South.
True.
It's in the South. And we're still arguing about whether or not we should put the damn Confederate flag on a license plate. Oh, my God. Y'all, now that really hit my buttons this last week. That did it. 972-647-1893. It amazes me that we are fighting for the same stuff that we were fighting for 50 years ago. In 1964, we were fighting for the same thing we're fighting for now.
Exactly.
What the hell?
And, when we look at the women's movement, how far have we actually come? We have the right to vote.
Yeah.
We have the right to pretty much do whatever we want in the world now. But if
not in Texas.
Well, nobody has any rights in Texas.
Well, that's true. You got a good point there.
But, it was almost blue last time. It can become blue this upcoming November.
That's right. That's right. So that means you have to vote. Okay, we have Kathy on line 1. Good morning, Kathy.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
I just wanted to just say a few things regarding what has already been said, because I firmly, as soon as you said what you said about the distractions of the John Wiley Price arrest, etc., I have said the same thing, that we cannot be distracted from the focus that we need to have in the election in November. We need to turn Texas blue, and we need not to take our eye off of the ball of all the other things that are presented to us in terms of the achievements that we can make if we just get involved and stay engaged and don't allow ourselves to be distracted.
Thank you, Kathy. Truer words when Dr. Wallace said that in Reverend Barnett's show that we can't allow this stuff to distract us. I was standing there, and that really hit home, because that's what happens before elections all the time. You get all this turmoil and all this other stuff going on, and we lose our focus.
Exactly.
And then we lose our minds.
We do.
And then we lose the House. We've already lost the House. We can't lose the Senate. Oh, my God.
In reality, due to the working part of the world, which is the majority almost.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We should be controlling everything, which means that all you have to do is actually get up and drive down to your polling area and vote. And the first thing you have to do now, per the Republicans, is make sure your driver's license or your ID is valid. I am one of the judges, so I will be checking.
Everybody. Yeah, and that's one thing they say, they don't check everybody. Oh, yeah, they do.
Yes, we do.
They check everybody.
It
doesn't matter what color you are, where you live, how much money you have, nothing. You have to have a state-issued photo ID and a voter registration card.
Exactly.
And they have to match perfectly, okay? Perfectly. So if you don't know where your card is, you need to go on and get a replacement. Just fill out the thing. It won't take 2 seconds. Fill it out, put it in the mail. I got them. I got them in the back of my car.
I keep mine in my glove compartment because I never know where I'm going to stop to vote early.
Well, and the voter registration forms, I try to have voter registration forms wherever I go.
Exactly.
Because I don't know who's registered and who's not. Oh, you got married? Have you changed your voter registration card? No. Here you go.
Well, that's true. And I have 2 sons. One's 21, and he voted in the first President Obama election, and it was quite exciting for him.
I know.
And I have a baby that's 13, and he'll go and just look, and he can't wait to start voting because he's a union baby. Whether or not he becomes a CEO, he still knows what the union is about. So
hey,
I love them for that and pushing.
That's right. That's right. And that's all we have to do. We have to teach our children about unions, about social justice, because, folks, they ain't getting that in school.
No.
They don't even mention unions anymore.
No.
A sentence about maybe the AFL-CIO, that's it.
Exactly.
But unions built this country. We continue to build and maintain this country as working families, if you've got a job and you have to go there every day, you're a working person.
Exactly.
And you are part of the movement.
Right.
So, you just got to get involved.
You do. And if you don't vote, you don't have a voice. And that's one of the things that we, not only express to women, but to men, too. It doesn't take but a hot second to come through there and vote and let your voice be heard. Once the remainder of the world picks up on that, you'll be surprised of the changes that you see, no matter who you vote for.
Exactly. People say, well, my vote doesn't count. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And even more so now, because the numbers have dwindled in the voter pool. I mean, lots of people are registered, but lots of people just don't vote.
True.
And it makes no sense to me whatsoever. I mean, if you're over 65 or you're disabled, you can vote by mail.
Exactly.
They will mail you a ballot. You can mark it, put it back in the envelope, mail it back, and you voted. You've done what you're supposed to do. People say, well, if I vote, I'll get jury duty. Nah, they don't use the voter rolls for jury duty. Just so you know that, folks, they do not use the voter rolls for jury duty. No. I just got a summons for federal. I got to start calling the August the 8th through like the 22nd or something. I have to call every day if they want me.
Exactly.
Okay, that should be fun.
Well, better you than me.
Well, last time I actually got jury summons and I was, in the pool, I got dismissed for the bumper stickers I had on my car. I had
what the case is.
I had KNON and Obama Biden. And the guy said, thank you, you're dismissed.
Wow.
I said, cool. I should probably get dismissed again then.
Walk off in there next time with a T-shirt on.
Right, there you go. How about, KNON T-shirt or Jobs with Justice T-shirt.
Exactly.
I think that's appropriate. I think very appropriate. That should probably get you out of the jury pool pretty quickly.
Yeah, make up one that says equal rights for all.
I
totally walk you out.
I do have one that says another straight person for gay rights.
All right.
So I should really wear that. That should totally wear that. I got to find that. That's one of my faves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you deal with everybody, different origins, different sexual preferences, different items like that. That's one of the stronger factors that we have in CLUE. It doesn't matter what you do on your private time as long as you do what's necessary to survive and help others survive. And that's one of our goals within CLUE.
That's great, because it's so important that, if you do the right thing all the time, you don't have to worry about a whole lot.
Right.
If you tell the truth all the time, you don't have to worry about making up stories and not being able to keep them straight. I was about 6, I guess, when my dad looked at me and said, Bonnie Lee, you can't lie. And I said, what? He said, it's written all over your face. You can't lie, so just don't even try.
Right.
Well, there you go. And it's so much easier to live that way. You don't have to remember, what did I tell her last time?
You have to write it down.
Put
it off in your memo on your notepad, on your iPad, or your Samsung
on your
or something.
phone or something. Yeah. And so every day you have to look and see what you told that person the day before. Oh, I'd be so confused. I'd get it all messed up, I'm sure.
Like, here come Bonnie. Let me look under her name.
Right, let me see what did I say to her last time.
What did I quote to her?
So 972-647-1893. That is the number here in the studio. We have Angela Lewis with us today, and I'm so glad you came to see us today.
Happy to be here.
To talk about the Coalition of Union Women, how important it is that we all work together, no matter what. It's important that we have each other's back.
Exactly.
We talked about that in church last week, about being your brother's keeper. We really are.
Yeah.
All of us are. And it's important that we pay attention.
It is. One of my favorite signatures that I send out on many of my emails to my members and to potential members is, my slogan always be God first, family second, union third. And I truly believe if you put it in that particular order, it will work for you, because you'll be blessed at one point, you'll be happy in your family, and you'll be financially stable. But right. You have to support us in the union world.
Right. And, it's the first letter in union is you. Whenever somebody said, what is the union doing? I don't know. What are you doing? I'm not the union. Angela's not the union.
We are the union.
We are the union. All of us together are a union. And like I said, democracy is not a spectator sport. Gene Lantz. I'll bet this is my buddy, Gene Lantz. Hi, Gene.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, but this is not Gene Lantz. This is the other Knon.
This is the other Gene.
Right, from Wednesday night. But I just wanted another great show and a great guest. You just do a great job there. But what I wanted to say is, to that person who says, well, my vote doesn't matter, you should respond to that statement by saying, well, if your vote doesn't matter, why are they trying to take it away from you?
Ooh, that's really good, Gene. That's really good.
Just a comeback.
Yeah.
Someone who might say that. I think a lot of people think that way. So
Gene, I'm going to use that in the next election when I go through and I talk to a lot of union members. Since it doesn't matter, why are they trying to take it away? If we take away your pay, would you be happy? We take away your raises, will you be happy? If we take away your vacation time, will you be happy? I always tell non-members, I don't see you donating to a 401k, or I don't see you donating to the Cancer Society or the AIDS Foundation, because you're not a union member. Why would you want to keep that bonus? So, a lot of times they'll look at you and they'll say, okay, Angela, and then show
where's
off.
that card? Let me sign that card. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day. That's true. That is so true. I don't even think about that. Yeah. Well, if it doesn't count, then why are they trying so hard to take it away from you?
Somebody, I think we'll make us a T-shirt with that.
I think so too. Mm-hmm. I think that's a great idea.
Right.
We're going to have a union T-shirt shop here in the not too distant future. We really are.
We are.
Oh, we have one in Fort Worth.
We do.
That's right. Y'all have one. I forgot. All right. Very cool. Well, I know Ranger Rita is about to come on. Yay! I want to thank everybody for listening today. I want to thank Angela for coming over from Fort Worth. That is awesome to have her here. Everybody keep that October 18th date in mind. I will be at that luncheon, I'm sure, even though it is the last day for the State Fair of Texas.
So stop by on your way, too.
Yeah, stop by. Yeah, there you go. Just stop by on your way. There you go. There you go. Thank you all so much for listening. I appreciate it. Mr. Lantz will be back next week. So will I. Have a great week. Talk to you next week.
Knon 89.3 FM in Dallas and Fort Worth, the voice of the people. Business owners, tell KNON's listeners about your business. You can put your business or event on KNON. KNON currently has space available to run announcements for you. Tell KNON's listeners about your goods, services, nightclub, concert, or event. Help keep the voice of the people on the air while putting your information on the air. KNON's been named the #1 radio station in Dallas by both the Dallas Observer and D Magazine. Put your business with Dallas's #1 station. Call now for more information at 214-828-9500, extension 227, or extension 233. For more information, go to knon.org and click on the Run Spots on KNON page. It's a great way for your business to support community radio while letting more people know about you.